Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Carmine Sabia for Explain America, and President Joe Biden has a real problem for the 2024 election. Before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Those little things really help us out, and they help our channel continue to grow. President Joe Biden is facing a real quandary in a very important swing state because, well, as it happens, the Democrat National Convention, where he will officially become the Democrat nominee, barring anything insane, that happens after the deadline in Ohio to certify your candidate for the election. So parties have to certify their candidates by a certain date. The Republicans will meet this date. The Democrats, however, will not meet this date. Their convention, where presumably Biden will officially become the nominee, happens after the Ohio deadline. So they went to the legislator to try to fix it. That didn't work. They tried to strong arm the Secretary of State, and that didn't work. And now time is running out, and there's a chance that President Joe Biden will not appear on the ballots in Ohio. Unfortunately, Republican Governor Mike DeWine, he actually is getting involved here, and he's demanding Biden appear on the ballots. I want to ask you guys a question before I show you the story on it, because he might not get his way. Do you think Gavin Newsom would demand Trump appear on California's ballots if there was an issue? Republicans just don't play by the same rule book as Democrats. Let's watch this video and get you up to date on what's going on. This just broke yesterday.
We are now less than 6 months away from the 2024 presidential election. And in just 1 month, President Joe Biden and former President Donald Trump will go head-to-head for the first time on the debate stage since 2020. But there's another debate happening right now, and that's how to get Biden on the Ohio ballot.
Democrats had three options to address the issue of Biden's name not being certified before Ohio's August 7th deadline. Well, now they're down to two. 10 TV political reporter Doug Petcash joining us now live at the State House with a new hurdle facing Ohio Democrats.
Yeah, Angela, Andrew, Ohio Republican House Speaker Jason Stephens says now there will not be a legislative fix to this issue. In a letter to the state Democratic chair, Secretary of State Frank LaRose quoted the speaker saying there is just not the will to do that from the legislature. This is after just yesterday, Governor Mike DeWine called on lawmakers to act. And now, as you mentioned, only two options remain for Democrats. One, the DNC would have to move up the national convention ahead of the state certification deadline, or two, file a lawsuit. While time and options are running out for a solution, Ohio House Minority Leader Allison Russo continues to say Biden will be on the ballot. She says she's not surprised a legislative fix didn't happen.
We've seen the dysfunction here in this place, and I think we've seen that folks have not been able to put aside partisanship and hyperpartisanship and infighting, and do I think what is the right thing for all voters, the right thing for all parties.
Now, this isn't the only time a presidential candidate needed the legislature to make an exception to appear on the Ohio ballot. It happened in 2012 and in 2020. And in 2020, an exception was granted because both parties' national nominating conventions happened after Ohio's deadlines. It's not happening this time, though, so we'll keep an eye on it, let you know what happens when something does indeed happen on this issue. Live outside the State House, Doug Petcash, 10 TV News.
Doug,